Hello everybody and welcome back to our journey through Azeroth Season 2. I'm your host Valenfor. You find us where we left off at the end of the last episode. We headed back to the Nessingway base camp. We are going to head up this way today and then back down this way. Main reason for that is I think we're going to have a couple more quests here once we complete this one. But in terms of story progression, looking at this, we haven't completed the Hunter one yet. Oh, hang on. There's stuff below me to farm up quickly. We're going to see about trying to get our next herbalism level as well, because that would be really useful. We only need to get it to 125. And then I don't really need to concern myself again until we get around the 200 mark, I think it is. There is an adder's tongue over there, but let's go and get these quests done first. If we fly over anything that I can mine or herb, I'll do so. But yeah, we'll get these quests done, head back over to the Wolvar and get those quests done as well. Going to see whether we can get anything else whilst we're here. Let me see if I can move my way past this elemental. If I sit in the middle, it might actually... Oh, okay. I was going to say it might actually give it to me, but it's looking like I'm going to have to punch my way to victory here. Right, destroy you. Massacre you. There you go, you're both down. I can mine them, I won't. There we go, that's that done. Right, let's smash our way up here. Well, luckily, again, I only pulled 2. Go. Grab our health bubbles. And hopefully, I should be able to fly off into the sunset. There we go. Good. I keep mentioning the fact that I want to be doing dungeons, but in reality I think I want to be getting through a bit more of the game first before we start trying to take down dungeons. Yes, progression is going to be faster in a dungeon than out here questing, but I felt that we've blasted through so many zones getting to 60 that I want to just slow down, as the pandas say. Yeah, and just, you know, actually enjoy the questing process rather than trying to blast my way to 110 as soon as possible. Because, of course, that's not always what it's all about. We have to enjoy these things and savour them. Right, that put us to 125, so I can now go, obviously still herb along the way, but I can go and get our next level of herbalism, which is good. Obviously that ends up being a complete misnomer when we get out to, I think it's Warlords of Draenor, where we can pick up those books that actually provide us a skill level up to 600, and then you never actually have to go and see a trainer again. They will be useful. But in any case, let's crack on here. So hand into this guy.
What can I do for you?
Get ourselves... Ooh. Weirdly, bit more... no more armour. I lose critical hit if I put those on, so I'll leave those.
Well met. See you soon.
And now I've got to go and speak to a guy called Dorian, who's all the way up there, really. Okay, well what we'll do is we'll head back to here and then swing back around. I think is probably the best bet. So, That's the plan, at least. I do wish I could fly faster. I whacked a few more things up on the auction house. Our money hasn't really changed since last time we logged in, but a number of those ores are now up on the auction house waiting to sell. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll make some money. But this is almost part and parcel of why I should have been concentrating more on my professions. Because the problem is now is that I have to play catch up. I mean, because of how far advanced we are. I mean, I have no idea when this will go up live on YouTube, but look, it is the 8th of March at time of recording. So I'm vastly ahead in my recording. I may just take some time out one day and instead of recording an episode, actually go and do some farming. Just to raise my professions a bit. Now where's Freya at? Is she up here? I can never remember. Yeah, she's just over there. But we should have our little herbalist lady just here somewhere. There she is.
What brings you here?
Thanks.
Hello.
Hand that in, and then she wants us to head over to Maker's Overlook in Eastern Shalazar Basin and use the activation switch over there. And that happens to be this way, so we may as well go and do that now quickly. I can't recall if this is the one that sends us back briefly to Ungaro Crater. It may very well be. Yeah. The other thing is, at some stage I really need to get into cooking as well. I may have to do a lot of swift levelling up. Which I think you can do out in Pandaria, or it may be that you need to get to 300 in cooking first. I can't quite recall. There's also a quest in here as well. It's this time-worn coffer. So let's get this guy down. And that's going to give us a belt. It's got versatility on it rather than critical hit, so I think we won't equip that, but let's get on inside of here. Get rid of this guy. Alright, he's down. Is this an elite? He is an elite. Right, I've got to get past this guy fairly promptly. Luckily I didn't pull there. You down and you down. There we go. Oh, we got the key as well, so that's good. But unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to do this. Just use the switch. Let's get these two down. There we go. And I'll have to see if I can get now out without alerting that elite. Stop, 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 stop. Thank you. Right. Come on, Mr. Elite, where are you going? Don't know what his aggro range is like, so... And then... There we go, fantastic, right. I should be able to do what I did in the last one, mount up on the corner, and then pass our way around. Back down and hand in. Boom. And then head back down and see Freya. What was that directly underneath us? Saronite, I'll leave that for now. You can see it just there. Someone else flying around somewhere. Right, well, instead of us flying directly downwards, let's just start flying across. Otherwise we're going to be here for ages. It would be really nice to get this zone fully unlocked so you can see the exploration side of things. Once you unlock an entire zones, like you've been to each of the different locations within a zone, you'll get an achievement. You also get quite a nice chunk of experience by doing it as well. Alright, so go through the Waygate in the southern end of Sholazar Basin and look for the weapon known as Etimidian on the other side. Okay. I think that was Etimidian. Oh, there's something here. Tiger Lily. Thank you. The other thing I should really be doing, which I know I've said time and time again, is that I probably should have gone off and... Get away from me, you bat. I probably should have gone off and done our Zen pilgrimage first and foremost, but we can always do that before we finish off today. What exactly have we got to do here? Go through the Waygate in the southern end of Sholazar. Well, I'm guessing it's at this pillar, or maybe up in the cliffs. I'm not entirely sure. We've still got to get the... Oh, I say still got to. We had to head over to those wasp nests. I should have a whistle. No, I don't have a whistle. I need a whistle. I need a whistle in order to call the little Wolvar guy. I don't think he needs to be in on the action, but if he is, you know, we're going to have a little bit more attack going as well. Who is it that I need to speak with in order to get that whistle? Let's just sell quickly as well whilst we're here. Sell, sell, sell. I definitely don't have it in my bags, do I? No. It's not food and drink. Is it this guy? Aha! There we are. And that's what we needed, warm chalk. Right, so there are the wasps. I think the queen is inside this hollow. We have to go around the back in order to get in there. And of course we may as well start getting rid of some of these wasps. So here we are. So it's 6 of one and 9 of another, but they go in groups of 3. So they'll be good punchy targets. Speaking of which, just checking that my punch ability is back up and running. It is. Okie pokey. There's bound to be some more down here. So if we still need a group after coming out of here, we can always grab one on the flip side. There we go. This dude here. Probably should have saved my energy potion. And punch. I am thinking of maybe going back at some stage. Maybe when we get to the likes of level 90 perhaps, and doing some of the raids with Tembok. You know, starting from classic and working our way forwards, really seeing just what the monk is capable of. But I don't know whether I should be doing that in tank spec or just damage. So at the moment I'm really enjoying damage, or DPS spec as they're called. Right, let's grab another one of these groups. Boom. That's that one done. And then I just need 2 of these little purple flyers. There's him, and wow, there's quite a lot around here as well. Gold clover and the likes. There we go. That's both of those quests done and dusted. We may as well also, whilst we're here, go to the southern area. I wonder if it's... No, that's the Makers bit. I mean, this whole section is the southern area, so... But I'm not sure... Yeah, see that there is Ungaro. So maybe that's definitely the Makers one. Oh no, wait, of course, it's not actually inside a cave, it's this thing here. And you can actually tell if you've been to the Ungaro crater. I know we haven't, but these relate to Ungaro. There's a big sort of crystal convention going on in Ungaro, to be fair. It's like red, green, blue, yellow. Right, let's grab this, and then we'll head on through this waygate. All we have to do is stand on it, acts like a teleporter. I suppose it could be fun whilst we're here to go and see the remnants of Silithus now that the raid has been completed for Legion. So obviously at the time of recording this, and probably the time you're watching it as well, there has been no new expansions as of yet. Battle for Azeroth is on its way though. Right, we're going to get some new legs. Finally, fantastic. Obtain the Omega Rune, which is inside of here. We've got Death's Hand. Death's Hand Acolytes. Death's Head is an enemy in Wolfenstein, so that's why I was pausing for a second there, because I was like, what? Death's Head? What's he doing in World of Warcraft? But he's not. Grab our bubble, we may as well take this woman out now. Oh, alright, let's just go for it, shall we? Shall we now, please? Ooh. I may need to roll away here. I may have bitten off somewhat more than I can chew. Have I got any potions? I do have a potion. Oh, we'll punch our way to victory again then. Thanks. That'll do. Oh, you joking. A little bit more sass than I was thinking that they would. Okay. Bring the Omega Rune to the Avatar of Freya at the Rain Speaker Rapids. We can do that. Let's put on our new legs. But before we do, I promised you a look at Silithus. So let's go and head there now. And then once we're back in Sholazar, well, what I may actually end up doing, because to fly from here to here obviously takes a while, because you can see how slow we're flying. Maybe I'll just go and show you, Hearthstone it back, and then we'll call it there. Because I can always fly back from Dalaran to Sholazar next time. And of course, if I do a little bit of off-camera mining, which I'm really starting to think would be a good idea, then that's also what I'll do as well. Now, I don't know whether the Tanarus in-game area will have done anything yet.
Greetings. Farewell.
This may be the old Silithus that we are viewing at the moment. I don't know if it's the new one yet or not. Might not be, only because I've not completed Legion, or the last Legion raid. There's thorium there. And I can no longer actually see the planet in the sky either, so I'm going to have to assume that the changes have not yet been made on this thing. But it's good to come here anyway, so you guys can see what it looks like now, as opposed to what it's going to look like. Yeah, it hasn't changed yet. But basically, looking this way, we're going to see a massive sword plunged into the ground. Right, let's come down here. I'll Hearthstone it back. And then this is where we will call it for today. So guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this one, and if you have, please do all those lovely social media things. But actually pausing, because hang on. I don't even know what I'm talking about. We've still got 10 minutes here, guys. Just ignore me. We're going to crack on. I didn't think... I was just looking at the time thinking to myself, this is way too early for me to be clocking off. What's going on? Let's take our flight back to Sholazar then. Can I get to it from here?
Greetings.
No. He no longer offers
Hello.
me that facility.
I am on.
Flightmaster and yeah, River's Heart.
See you next week.
Such a noob. Such a noob. Oh dear. Good times. Sorry for the lack of speaking. I was just again absorbing the game, the sounds, the views. Oh gosh, I sound like such a muppet, don't I? I've got a lucky red envelope here, which was for the Lunar Festival. I've also got that I really need to sell as well, so let's move that there. Wow, are we not there yet? We're only just passing over Winter Grasp. Winter Grasp was a good, fun-filled battlegrounds. I do miss the Winter Grasp PvP, to be fair. Maybe we can... I don't know, does group finder work for player versus player? They're bonus battlegrounds. Can you select Winter Grasp? You can't. Well, that's annoying. Oh, but you could do Strand of the Ancients. I may show you Strand of the Ancients, perhaps, because that is a fun one. Wow. These flights, man. Take so long. I mean, that's where we want to be handing in, but we're actually landing here, which is miles away. Alright, maybe I'll go and hand in at the Walvar instead, only because they're closer. What are we going to get? Some money and some experience. This one's going to provide us with a chest, which of course we don't need at the moment, because we've still got our XP gains on these things. Well, I never got myself the heirloom trousers, did I? Or shoulders, in fact. Shoulders would have provided us another 10%. And another 10% from the trousers. Something I really should go and buy. Does it actually tell you where you can buy them from? Undercity, the rogues' quarters, okay. And guild vendors at capital cities. Alright. Alrighty. Well, we are here. We'll hand in and call it there. So let me try this again. Guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please do all those lovely social media things. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will see you next time for more in our Journey Through Azeroth Season 2. But until then, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.